Top 10 most annoying celebrity moments that cringed the public. Number 10, Kanye West's interrupting Taylor Swift. Remember when Kanye decided to moonlight as a music critic and deemed Beyonce's video as the best of all time right in the middle of Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 VMAs? Yeah, awkward. But let's be real, Kanye was just living his best life and giving us all a good laugh. Until Taylor released a song about it and reignited the feud over and over again. Can we please give it a rest now? We all know Beyonce's video was amazing, but so is Taylor's. Let's just appreciate both without any interruptions, no? And let's not forget the iconic moment when Taylor and Kanye made up and became friends again at the 2015 VMAs. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate that beautiful display of forgiveness and growth? Interrupting someone's speech or a moment is never cool. Let's all take a page from Beyonce and Taylor's book to learn to support each other instead of tearing each other down. And if you decide to interrupt, make sure it's with some witty commentary that will have everyone laughing instead of cringing. Number 9, Justin Bieber's monkey business. In 2013, Bieber thought it would be a grand idea to bring his pet monkey, Mally, on tour with him to Germany. Unfortunately, he did not have the correct documentation. The monkey was seized and Justin was hit with a hefty fine. Poor monkey, but it seems like the pop star just couldn't monkey around. But this isn't the first time Bieber has caused a stir with his animal antics. In 2011, he was given a snake named Johnson by an interviewer on a German talk show. Within hours of receiving the serpent, Justin accidentally stepped on him and injured him. Johnson was rushed to a nearby animal hospital and thankfully recovered. Maybe Justin should stick to singing and leave the monkey business to the professionals. All jokes aside, it's important for celebrities to remember that they are role models for many young fans. Monkey business may seem entertaining and harmless at first glance, but it can have serious consequences. Let's hope Justin has learned his lesson and leaves the animals out of his shenanigans from now on. After all, nobody wants to see a monkey go bananas over a pop star's crazy ideas. Number 8, Tom Cruise's couch jumping incident. Cruise's declaration of love for Katie Holmes on Oprah's couch was more than a little over the top. It's safe to say that the couch will never be the same again. Back in 2005, Tom was a guest on the Oprah Winfrey Show where he proceeded to declare his love for Katie Holmes by jumping up and down on her famous couch. And when I say jumping, I mean jumping. It was like he was auditioning for a role in the next Mission Impossible. Now don't get me wrong, we all love a bit of romance and PDA, but this was another level. But hey, who are we to judge? Maybe Tom just really loves couches, or maybe he was just really excited to finally be with Katie after years of secretly crushing on her. Whatever the reason, it's definitely a moment that will go down in TV history, and we can't help but wonder what went through Oprah's mind as she watched Tom bounce around like a kangaroo on her beloved furniture. But let's also not forget about Katie's reaction. That poor girl looked like she was caught in a tornado of emotions, trying to process what was happening. Number 7, Britney Spears driving with baby on lap. Britney's decision to drive with her baby on her lap instead of in a car seat certainly raised a few eyebrows. Looks like Britney here doesn't have a driver's license in the land of sanity. I mean, come on. Who in the right mind thinks it's okay to drive with a baby on their lap? It's not like she was driving down the driveway or something. She was out and about in LA traffic with her tiny tot on her lap. Talk about living life in the fast lane, literally. I know we shouldn't make fun of Britney for this, although it is pretty hard not to. Number 6, Lil Nas X's controversial music video. Lil Nas X certainly knows how to stir up controversy with his music videos, from giving Satan a lap dance in Montero, Called Me By Your Name, to causing an uproar with his limited edition Satan shoes. Lil Nas X is not afraid to push boundaries and create buzz. He has a knack for incorporating religious imagery to his music videos. In Montero, he references the biblical story of Adam and Eve and portrays himself as both characters in a Garden of Eden-like setting. But Lil Nas X didn't stop there. He then released his Satan shoes in collaboration with art collective Mischief, which contained a drop of human blood in the sole and was limited to only 666 pairs. Number 5, Ariana Grande's Donut Gate. Who knew that licking a donut could cause so much drama? In 2015, Ariana was caught on camera licking a donut in a donut shop and saying she hates America. The incident sparked outrage and forced her to issue an apology. Looks like someone learned the hard way to keep their tongue to themselves. It's safe to say that Ariana Grande learned her lesson the hard way. Who would have thought that a single lick of a donut could cause such chaos? I mean, we've all been guilty of sneaking a taste of something before we buy it, but this takes things to a whole new level. Who hasn't said something silly or done something embarrassing in the heat of the moment? We're all human, even pop stars like Ariana. And let's not forget that she was only 22 years old at the time. We all make mistakes in our youth. But what makes the situation truly hilarious is the fact that it caused such a frenzy. People were outraged that she would dare to speak ill of America, and donuts became a symbol of patriotism. Number 4, Miley Cyrus's twerking extravaganza. Remember when Miley twerked her way through the VMAs in 2013? It was definitely a performance that no one could forget, for better or for worse, and who knew it would lead to an entire era of twerk music and dance crazes. Seems like the world is still twerking away, and we can't help but wonder if Miley was secretly a prophet of our generation. But let's be real. She probably just wanted an excuse to shake her booty on stage. I mean, let's not judge Miley too harshly. After all, she did help to bring the conversation about cultural appropriation to the mainstream, and she definitely knows how to keep us entertained with her wild and sometimes controversial stunts. Number 3, Katy Perry's Left Shark. During her Super Bowl halftime performance in 2015, Katy was joined on stage by 2 dancing sharks. While most of the attention was focused on her performance, one particular shark, the left one, stole the show with its out-of-sync dance moves and became an instant meme sensation. If you somehow managed to miss the viral phenomenon that was Left Shark, then you must have been living under a rock. And not just any old rock. We're talking about one of those big boulders that are impossible to move without some heavy machinery. Number 2, Lindsay Lohan's courtroom dramatics. Lohan's many courtroom appearances could stand alone as a reality show. Perhaps the most memorable was when she appeared with "fuck you" painted on her nails. Classy. But let's be real. Lindsay Lohan has had more courtroom drama than all of the Real Housewives combined. From DUIs to violating probation to theft charges, she's seen it all. And we've been there to witness every over-the-top and outrageous moment. Who needs law and order when you have Lindsay Lohan? With her frequent run-ins with the law, she could probably give legal advice to the entire cast. And who needs a lawyer when you have a team of paparazzi following your every move? And finally, number 1, Fergie's NBA performance. When Fergie decided to jazz up the national anthem at the NBA All-Star Game, the only problem, it sounded like a cat in a blender. Well, let's just say that Fergie's performance was definitely unique. It got everyone talking, but probably not for the reasons she had hoped. And while some were entertained by her jazzed up version, others couldn't help but cringe at the sound of it. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more juicy news on your favorite celebrities. And I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.